Hello everyone. So how are you today? Thank you for having me in this class and it's good to see you in here. So let me introduce myself to you. My name is Syara Putri Salsabila and my student number is 12450300202. I'm from State Islamic University of Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung in English Literature majors on my second grade. So let me ask you one question. Do you like reading a novel? So for me, I really like reading a novel because I I found it really interesting and I have a large collection of it at my home. So for my final assignment, I want to explain to you about my favorite novel and the advantage and disadvantage about the novel and the novel that has a similar characteristic like this one. So without further ado, let's get started. So for the explanation about this novel, it's Dewi Ayu, who is a strong independent woman, and she's a Dutch and Indonesian person from a fictional city of Halimunda, rises from her grave 21 years after her death. So the resurrection of Dewi Ayu triggers her past bad memories, like in her Japanese era or like post-colonialism era, and then in the PKI movement. So Dewi Ayu has three daughters who's extremely really beautiful, and she named her Alamanda, Maya Dewi, and then Krishna. But for her fourth daughter, it's actually didn't describe attractive like her sibling. So the fourth daughter named Si Cantik, but she's unattractive like her sibling, like her other sibling. But Maya Dewi call her Si Cantik so that Dewi Ayu hope Si Cantik can spread from the pain of the beauty. So that's it from the explanation about the novel. And then for the advantage and disadvantage about the novel, it's I really like about Dewi Ayu because I think Dewi Ayu is like a strong independent woman and a unique person because she has like a bold personality that attracts the readers, so that like I think that she's a very cool person. And besides that, the setting of the novel is also quite unique because the setting is Indonesian but in a different time like now. And but even though there is an advantage, but for disadvantage that I found in the novel, it's because in the novel has like a really like a torture, describing like torture or like rape or like a sex, I'm sorry. So I think it's not suitable for all age, so I think it's just suitable for like people over 21 years and not under. And besides that, I besides the Cantik Itu Luka, I also read Dongeng Dukuh Paruk by Ahmad Sohari, or Gadis Kretek by uh, Rati Kumala. And for Gadis Kretek, there is also a movie or like a series from that novel. So I think you should probably read that one. I hope I died in your arms. So that is a very famous quote from the novel. So I think novel is has like not a little bit, but we can call it a romance novel, but it has like a different theme rather than romantic. So I think you should probably read Cantik Itu Luka. So that's it. Thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry for my lack of English skill. Bye.